Hello vlog. I think I'm gonna do this as like a weekend vlog because this weekend I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know I'm gonna have fun. So today is Friday. I'm resting today. I don't feel like sick, but I was outside in the cold, so my throat is like, she's not up to par today. So I'm resting today. I'm editing some videos and I'm just like taking it back. Tomorrow is like cleaning / workout day. I either go to the gym, go for a walk, do my laundry. Sunday is a busy day for your girl because I live in LA and LA is the Grove, and typically around this time they have like the tree lighting ceremony, and that's something that I probably 100% am going to go to. But right after, I may have a dinner, and then right after that dinner I have an after party. So I'm gonna try to vlog as much as I can. Like I said, make this like a little weekend vlog, but sometimes like I think I said this before, I just forget to film because I'm so in the moment, or like I'm in an area that I don't want to be exposed. Like if I'm like in someone's neighborhood, I feel uncomfortable because I'm not trying to dox anybody. That ain't me. But yes, hopefully you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow, whatever I do. And we are headed to the Grove. This is the makeup and somewhat of the fit. I'll show the fit later on once I get there. They're having their annual tree lighting ceremony, so I'm gonna go. Fun fact for those of you who don't live in LA, the owner of the Grove just tried running for LA mayor. So that's interesting. But this is the hair, face, feet. I'll put the details description below like I always do. But yeah, your girl's gonna be out like pretty much all fucking day. Because right after this, I'm going like down the street for an after party. Don't call me tomorrow. If anyone's watching this, don't call me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I gotta call my Uber. Oh, it's fuzzy. Okay, so that last clip that you guys saw was at the Grove, the tree lighting. I met up with a friend there, and I don't know what was going on, but everybody was just like on one. So let me just explain what happened. So basically it's a tree lighting, and in the front they have chairs for like VIP. They also had some for like people who were performing, etc, etc. It was supposed to start at 6, and then they pushed it to 7, and they pushed it again to 7:30. Now I completely understand when that happens. It's like not anyone's fault. It could be like a technical issue, it could be like a camera issue, it could be people are late, it could be anything. So that was going on, and then basically where I was, it was like the handicap area, but like if there was room you can go in. And since like I was like, I forgot what time I got there. I think I got there like at 3 or 4, because I know how this thing gets packed. I haven't been in like 4 years, but I remember like it gets pretty packed pretty quickly. And I remember one year I was like all the way in the back, and I was like, I'm not trying to do that. So I was in the handicap area and people kept blocking. And then basically like there was this woman with a baby. I think she had a baby, or like, I'm not really sure, but there was a baby involved. She like looked at me, and I was like in like the second row, but like I was kind of in the front. She basically was like, can you move so the baby can see? But like in that tone, I was like, I'm gonna go over there because it's getting crowded anyway. So I went to the far right. So I'm on the far right at this point. And we're like kind of in like the 3rd row. In front of us is this couple, or I can't tell if they were a couple, friends, or siblings. I'm just gonna say couple. If that's wrong, I'm so sorry. So basically, yeah, couple. And then in the front, like I said, because I was in the handicap area, there were 2 elderly women who were in the front because obviously they get priority because they are handicapped and they're also older. So I'm on the far right, and there's like a railing, like a barricade type beat to just like hold everybody in, because mind you, the Grove didn't really close until like 4 or 5. Like that's when all the stores and stuff are closing, because it's a loud ass event. Like they have fireworks, they have the whole 9 yards type beat. So with that being said, I was like leaning against the railing, but I also wasn't, just because like it was kind of shaky. And then the guy who was part of the couple, sibling, friend, whatever, he was sitting on the floor for a majority of it because they were taking forever to start. Like I said, I understand that it could be 10 issues going on and they had to figure it out before like they have to start filming. But it got very tiring. Also, it was cold as shit. If you don't think LA gets cold, you've never been to LA. LA does get pretty cold. Like, it was 50-ish degrees, which again, I know isn't cold to a lot of people, but to LA motherfuckers, that is pretty damn cold. So we were standing and he was sitting, and basically the railing, I guess, kept like moving. And one of the older women kept like looking at me, and I was like, girl, I was standing next to it, but I wasn't like leaning on it or anything. I was just standing next to it. She looked at me, and her friend looked at me, and I just smiled at her. I was like, what are you looking at? Like, can I help you with something? But mind you, I was also zooted, okay? I was like like me and her, we were high because like, taking forever. We need to have some fun, you know what I mean? And yeah, that was going on. And then like, I was trying to take selfies because why? Like, good lighting, come on now. And there was an older woman behind me, and she is in one of the photos. I'm trying my best to like scratch her out. If not, oh well. But she looked at me like I was weird. Like, miss, I'm 25 with an iPhone. What do you think I'm gonna do? Just use it to call my friends and family? No, bitch, I have storage on this hoe. I'm gonna use it. And then I was making that clip, and like, she looked at me, and then like my friend was like, oh yeah, there's another one that's like, I don't know what it was. I was like, what is going on? Is it because we're in the handicap area? But there was also younger people who didn't have kids, who weren't in wheelchairs, that were in the section as well. And they weren't getting bothered or looked at weird. So yeah. And then I guess like the two older women had a friend who was in the back, but she kept like coming up to like cut to kiki with her friends, right? And then basically these two other women, they're like in their 20s or 30s. I don't know the language, but they said they were from Dubai. So whatever the native language is in Dubai, that's what they were speaking. And the friend who was in the back, she's hearing them speaking, and she's interrupting the conversation to be like, where are you guys from? Like, what language are you guys speaking? Da da da. Like, I couldn't tell if she was like genuinely interested or she was just being nosy. Like, I don't mean to say this, but like, when people like discover or meet people who are not from the US or Europe, it's so weird because they act like they just found like a national treasure. Like, people aren't, not a lot of people aren't from the US or Canada or Europe. Some people are from like the Middle East, Australia, Egypt. Like, there's different countries in the world, you know what I mean? And she was like, oh my god, like, where are you guys from? And they said that they lived in LA, but they were from Dubai. And yeah, it was just like a whole lot of weird shit going on. And we were just like, they had to take like 3 takes for, it was like Gloria Estefan, her daughter, and her grandson. They had to shoot that 3 times. And I was like, what are we doing here? And then they had to shoot 2 more times for something else. I think it was like the Catherine McPhee, David Foster segment. And we were just like, everybody's being weird. It's like, we gonna do it. So we went and got dinner real fast, and then I went to Nightingale. And I don't know if you guys see my TikTok, but I'm gonna try to insert it right here. Okay, so you would think that after the whole highlight room fiasco with the situation of them denying 2 curvy women, you would think that like LA clubs will want to get it together, right? Right. No. So I just tried getting into Nightingale, which is like another LA club. Loreal's having her AMA after party there. And basically, I tried going with the promoter. I'm not blaming them or anything, so I'm not saying their name or anything like that. This goes out to Robbie and a little security guard as well. Basically, after like a certain time, they were like, everyone has to pay, no matter if you're with a promoter or not, X, Y, and Z, which I was like, kind of sucks, because like, we all know LA clubs and LA in general, it's not fucking cheap, but people are willing to pay, which is fine. I, however, was like, you know what, I was just gonna wait it out and see like if I could still get in for free. If not, I was just gonna wait it out, right? Basically, the security guard and Robbie we're keying, and this security looks dead at me and says she's not getting in. Like, in a sense of like, even if she pays, she's not getting in. Mind you, ignore my face. This is what I was wearing. I was wearing this jacket, my glasses, and my hair is up. So like, what's wrong with this? It was so like weird as fuck, because I was like, what the fuck did I even do? Like, I'm just trying to have fun, trying to get in. I get it that you're under a stressful situation because this is an after party, but like, get it the fuck together. And then this other guy was trying to get in. I don't know if he was a promoter or not, but he was like, oh yeah, I have like 4 women with me, blah blah blah. Robbie's like, response back to what I say, because he was saying like people have to pay now, and he was like, say what I just said out loud. Like, oh my god, why are you so condescending? Like, are you someone's parent? Like, what the fuck? That is like I said, I get you're under high stress, but like, don't make your job look bad, babe. This is not the fucking time. So yeah, that happened. I made the TikTok, I posted it on Instagram. I don't know if they saw it or like if they looked at the video. I don't really care. What's said is said. I said what I said. I'm saying that's on facts. Shout out Denzel Dion. But yeah, when that happened, I didn't like get upset or mad or anything. I was more of like, okay, well, I'm gonna make a video, because that's what I do. I make videos, TikTok, YouTube, etc. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get into Nightingale any day soon. I haven't heard back from them. Like I said, I'm not blaming the promoter who I was with, but Robbie, hope karma gets you, because like, and I'm not saying that I deserve, like, getting into a club is not getting into a club is not the worst thing to happen, because it happens. Clubs get overcrowded fast, especially with like, you know, sometimes there may be influencers or they get special treatment, VIP, da da da. It's not the worst thing in the world, because sometimes it happens, okay? But when you're condescending and just judging people, and mind you, Robbie was just like picking people out of the crowd to come through. And I was like, even like my promoter was like, hey, like these, like it was, I think it was only like 5 of us left that had to go with my promoter. The promoter even looked at me and was like, yeah, like they're with us. And all of a sudden Robbie's like, okay, I have to pay. Which is like, I know that sometimes these clubs, like I know Poppy's like $100 to get in, but they weren't saying a price. I've heard that it's $100 to $300 to get in. But no one was saying like a price, and I'm pretty sure with how Robbie was acting, he could have looked at a girl and be like, you're paying $280, and looked at a hot girl and be like, you're paying $70. Like, yeah, no, I don't know, but that was Sunday. People were on one. I don't know what it was. Like, aren't we supposed to be in the Christmas spirit? Cheer up. But yeah, all in all, whatever. I am a little bit sick, so my voice sounds different. I don't know what the fuck happened. Probably from Sunday. Either from Sunday or Thursday. Because Thursday I was outside like all fucking day. And also like, I'm not used. I haven't slept with the hoodie on in so long. So like when I go to sleep, I'm only wearing a t-shirt. Even though I wake up and it's 40 the fuck degrees. So that's my bad. I slept with the hoodie on last night. I'm trying to recover. Because I cannot get sick. I cannot get sick. I know it's cold and flu season, but I cannot get sick. So I'm resting up, editing, posting this video. Hopefully it's up today. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. And yeah, I don't know what the next video is going to be. I have an idea. I do have 2 videos edited. One is a hair mask review and one is a get ready with me question mark. So if you guys want to see one of those videos, let me know. But I also have one where I'm trying out a little something. We're doing a lot of reviews on this channel, I'm seeing, but yeah, see you guys in the next one. Stay strong, stay safe, and YOLO.